Woo, sorry about that. To bring you guys another video. This is the third video I'm going to be uploading today. Here we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch sales of their software, physically and digitally, and it's just mind blowing what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So let's get right down to it, okay? And my next video I'm going to be talking about Operation Nintendo Greatness, Operation Sony Greatness, and Operation PC Greatness. So this is my third video today. So let's get right down to it. So here's I want to talk about the games I own. I want to get this out of the way first, though. Fire Emblem Warriors, one of the best collection editions I've ever seen in a freaking video game, hands down. This is the best collection edition I've ever seen, hands down. And also want to tell you guys that I also own Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's the collection edition. I did unboxing about that, so go back to my old video and watch that. But I'm not gonna get on my seat right now to show you guys. And also about the Pro controller of that bad boy, also the same day that I got the game. But these are the games I own physically on the Nintendo Switch. There's very few titles I own digitally on the Switch, but here we go. These are the games I own for Nintendo Switch. Okay, highlighted perfectly. So I want to talk about the sales figures of all these other titles, but before we do, I gotta talk about the sales figures of one particular title that's digital that got the reports today, February 1st, 2018. By the way, 1 month gone, 5 more months till E3. But come on now, 5 more months till E3. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm already hearing rumors about another direct coming here for the Nintendo Switch of this month. So I don't really care. I'm too busy playing games and minding my own business in life and getting out of California soon. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, your boy Dad is about to take care of some heavy business. Anyway, so let's get right down to it. So Resident Revelations 1, the remaster, not the Wii U version ported to the Switch, and nothing like this is the remaster that was released for the PS4 and Xbox One, ported to the Nintendo Switch. The Capcom reported today, February 1st, 2018, the game has sold 250K copies physically and digitally. Nintendo gamers supporting third party, even if it's just ports, they're supporting third party. And actually, this is a remaster version, so technically, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting a port of a remaster. You know what I'm saying, you're just getting a remaster version on the Switch. The game was sold with Resident Revelations 2 collection, but Resident Revelations, I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense. It was sold with Resident in a bundle with Resident Revelations 2 as well. But Capcom's not counting the Resident Revelations 2 sales of the game because it was bundled. They actually want to count solely the digital sales because we don't have a standalone release of Resident Revelations 2, and which I believe Capcom needs to do. They need to release a physical copy of Resident Revelations for the Nintendo Switch, which I would literally rebuy if I can get a physical copy. If I can get a physical copy of Revelations 2 on the cartridge and not the excuse that, oh, you can't put the game on the cartridge, you know, on that one not. Because the Bayonetta 1, I mean, maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. But whatever. Anyway, if I can see that happen, you know what I'm saying, I will buy it. But even though they have not released the sales figures of Revelations 2 digitally, they have the sales figures of Revelations 1. Again, 250,000 copies. Wii U version with an install base of 13.56 million, sold 130,000 copies within the span of about 3 to 4 years. Xbox 360 version, Xbox 360 version of the game, so I think 190,000, 200,000, I think 210,000 copies. PS3 version, so I think 375,000 copies. So the Switch version is already outpacing the sales for all these platforms: Wii U, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. And the remastered version is already also outpacing the sales. Actually already outsold the sales of the PS4 and the Xbox One version. Xbox One version obviously selling the weakest because of Japanese support. It is what it is. That's reality. So it is what it is. So nevertheless, they still make their money on the Xbox One. I have Resident Revelations on the Xbox One as well, so because I love the raid mode and I bought it digitally. I could have got it physically, but I did not want Revelations 2 at all. I just didn't want this. I just got the digital version of Resident Revelations 1 day 1 when it came out, and that was November 28th. So in the span of 2 months, 2 months and 3 days, November 28th, 29th, 30th, December, January, starting with February 1st, sales perfect. A time to release sales figures. Within 2 months and 3 days, the game has sold 250,000 copies. Congratulations, Capcom. Nintendo gamers are supporting third party. They're putting their money where their mouth is, and I gotta congratulate them for that. So good stuff. We're here to talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Nintendo reported with their financial results, the game has sold 1 million copies. It is a 1 million seller on the Nintendo Switch. It has outsold the sales of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 original, and is also is on the way, I believe. I don't know if it's done it already. Xenoblade Chronicles X. I actually don't know the sales figures of Xenoblade Chronicles X. If you know it, put in the comment section. I'll probably look it up myself right after this video. But Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on the Nintendo Switch has sold 1 million copies, and that game came out December 4th. I think actually December 1st. I believe 3 days because I know Xenoblade Chronicles X came out December 4th of 2015, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out in December 1st, so 3 days before that day. Anyway, nevertheless, nearly 2 years after Xenoblade Chronicles X, that game has sold 1 million copies. So another system seller. Good job, Nintendo. Physical and digital sales. Good stuff. However, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was rushed though. There's a lot of problems with it. I actually still have not touched it, but I saw Digital Foundry's video and whatnot about the pixels and the frame rates, and people's even their own complaints about the game from their own experience. Yeah, but nevertheless, I hope there's been a lot of patches since then. I'll do my research on that. But good stuff, Nintendo gamers, for supporting Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So, hey, if you have the game, let me know in the comment section. So, anyway, Nintendo doing good stuff. So, let's get right down to the other games I have physically here to talk about the sales. Puyo Tetris, okay, came out April 25th, 2017, 3 days before Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which felt like suicide by Sega. But this game has sold, in terms of physical sales, we don't know the digital sales of this game, but this game has sold physically 300,000 plus copies. Sega. This game has sold poorly on the PS4. Poorly. And this game actually wasn't released also for Xbox One. I don't know that Xbox One sells. This game, I think on the PS4, I don't think it even sold 100,000 copies. I don't think so. I think it sold only, if I'm not mistaken, I believe like 70,000 copies. I'm not sure. I'll check for you guys. But this game has sold 300,000 copies. It's already outsold the PS4 and Xbox One version combined. So no excuse. Game sold like trash on both consoles. Period. Good stuff on Nintendo's part. And on top of that, this game also had a day one edition. If you pre-ordered the game or got the game relatively soon, you got the keychain bundle versions. You know what I'm saying? It comes with a keychain. But one of mine's broke. I don't have my keys with me right now, but I still have the Tetris keychains on them. But the one that was green with the Puyo, the green Puyo right there, you see on the front cover, that keychain broke off my key. So I'm like, oh great. But the one with the Tetris blocks, that purple one, that's still attached to my keychain. So that's still good stuff. So over a span of May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, 9 months. Actually, I think the last report. Actually, we don't have I don't think we have the last report. I believe the last report. Oh, okay, we do have the last report. The last report was January 2nd, 2018. The game has sold 300,000 copies plus 300,000 copies. So 1/3. So I would say give it by the end of 2019, this game will probably sell 1 million copies. You lower this game down probably additional more, maybe like probably $20, you're gonna see it. Because this game was on Black Friday sale, but not too much. This game is still kind of expensive. I can understand why. This game, I believe, is still like basic retail $40. You know what I'm saying? $40, yeah, for this title. And the Xbox One and PS4 version were $30. What does that tell you? Especially with Gamers Club Unlocked. This game was $30 on the Xbox One and PS4, I believe, and this game sold like, I mean, again, it sold terribly. But this game was $40 and it's outpacing the sales. I don't have another title on here, but I still want to give it an honorable mention. It's This Guy 5. NIS America reported that the game has sold 200,000 copies, I believe, on the Nintendo Switch. The game has the sales, again, repeat, Des Guy 5 Complete Edition with all the DLC and whatnot has outpaced the sales of the PS4 version. The PS4 version of the game, which I do want to look at, I'm not sure, but I know the game sold 200,000 copies, but it's sold like in a span of like 2 years. I just want to see the sales of Des Guy. I want to see it. Give me a second. I want to see the sales. The game has sold. Sorry for my slow internet. The game has sold 350,000 copies. Okay. 350,000 copies. This game came out June 15th, 2000. No, sorry, October 6th, 2015. October 6th, 2015. So within 2 years and 3 months, and the last report of the game was January 17th, 2018. 350,000 copies. The 2 years and 3 months, the game has sold 350,000 copies. Deus Ex 5, sorry, This Guy 5 Complete Edition has sold 200,000 copies in a span of 7 months or 9 months. Is that 9 months? No. Let's do it again. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 9 months. 200. Actually, no, we got the report figures in December. So 8 months. 8 months, it has sold 200,000 copies. It's already outpacing the sales of a PS4 version. Shame on PlayStation gamers. And I supported that title day one. Okay? That's a fantastic title. I bought that title day one, but I've not gotten the Switch version. I said I was going to get the Switch version for Black Friday, but I missed out on the sale when it was 20. So I can't wait to get that bad boy on Black Friday this year. But anyway, want to get that out of the way. So along the game, 3 days later, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out. Actually, no, I meant to say Puyo Tetris. My bad. 3 days later from that release, it looked like it was dead on arrival, but Nintendo gamers supported it, and people are playing online. By the way, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold, folks. You would not believe it. It is sold. This port with all the DLC and upscale to 180p, the game has sold 7.2 million copies. 7 million plus copies. A port with all the DLC has sold 7 million plus copies. When did this come out? April 28th. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 9 months. Reporting figures by Nintendo. I think honestly the figures were 7.2 million copies. I'm not joking, but I'm gonna just say 7 million plus copies for the sake of argument. 7 million copies for this one title. This is crazy. The software selling is ridiculous by Nintendo. Okay, and speaking of Mario Odyssey. Oh god, I saw the figures. I went crazy. Super Mario Odyssey on Nintendo Switch. This game has sold 9 million copies. Are you serious? That software type of selling is ridiculous. This may have sold Grand Theft Auto. I don't know, man. Let me know in the comment section, man. This game came out October 24, 2017. November 24, December 24, January 24. 3 months and 3.5 months, the game has sold 9 million plus copies. As long as you have Mario Kart, 3D Mario, should I say, 3D Mario and Mario Kart, folks, Nintendo will never go out of business. Nintendo can just sell these only games on the Switch and they still will make profit. This is crazy how software sells on Nintendo platform. It's crazy. Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U sold 8.3 million copies. This version, this port, remaster, you can call it, is about to outpace the sales on the Wii U. This is crazy. Only on Nintendo platforms, folks. Nintendo domination. You can't debunk facts. I don't care how much you hate Nintendo, and I slammed Nintendo for the last 2 generations with the Wii U and the Wii, but I'm telling you, man, Nintendo's coming back. Not playing no game. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. Next up, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. This game came out August, I believe, 23rd, I believe? 20-something. August 20-something of 2017. October, November, December, January. This game, as of January 30th, sales has sold about 1 million copies. 1 million copies. Give yourself a round of applause, Nintendo gamers. And this game even supported. But you know who supported this most? Europe. Shout out to all the Europeans out there. You know what I'm saying? And even the Canadians out there. I know Wolflo, you live there too. All the people out there living in Czech Republic, Ireland, Iceland, the UK, Scotland. Come on now, talk to me. This game sold the most in Europe, so I gotta give it a shot. Of course, Ubisoft. Come on now, come on. Good stuff for Nintendo gamers. I mean, Spain, Portugal. Wow, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Bobby, literally, this game is just you might just say this is a millionaire. I mean, a million copy seller. It's already at Is that at 0.99? Sorry, 990,000 copies sold for Nintendo Switch. It's just about to sell 1 million. So I would say by the end of this month, we should probably have a report by Ubisoft about this game selling 1 million copies. I guarantee it. Next up, Splatoon 2. The original came out in June 2015, I believe, in the summer. June 2015 or July, I'm not sure. Okay, 2015, so literally 2 years ago. Okay, well, actually, no, from the release of this the game, the time of this release of this game, 2015 the summer. Okay, and that game sold 4.7 million copies on the Wii U with an install base again with 13.56 million. Okay, this bad boy has sold 5 million plus copies according to Nintendo, and this game came out July 2017. So literally in a span of 7 months, this game has sold 5 million, a 7 to 5 ratio. That is literally, folks, that is almost a million every month. And this game has never dropped in price, by the way. Never dropped in price. Never dropped in price. The longevity of Splatoon 2 is going to be very long. However, the original not so much because once the online multiplayer shuts down, this game is pretty much useless, including Splatoon 2. But there's a lot of offline content for Splatoon 2, so I gotta give Nintendo credit for that. 5 million plus copies. Bandai Namco, the next company right here. I want to make this video too long. I'll probably save another 5 minutes. Xenoverse 2. Okay, game came out for Xbox. This game. Okay, real talk. Okay, version, should I say, on Nintendo Switch is almost already about to outpace the sales of both the Xbox One and the PS4 version combined. I'm not joking. It's crazy. I don't know how much it actually sold on neither platform, but this game has sold 550,000 copies according to Bandai Namco, I believe in the month of November or I believe December. I'm not sure which month. But the game has sold 500,000 copies and shipped 650,000 at that time. Again, I'm not sure it was late November or like early December, but I saw the reports, 550,000 copies sold. This bad boy is probably at 750,000 right now. It's crazy, and I'm going to look it up. But it has Switch Pro Control support, 1 or 2 players, and wireless internet access, but good stuff. I got this game for Black Friday for $20, still unwrapped. You can probably see the plastic right there. You see it, the film right there. And I'm telling you, folks, this is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I've still not touched it. And you need to bring Fighter Z to the Switch. You bring Fighter Z to the Switch, Nintendo. Or should I just say Nintendo? Our System Works, who makes Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, which is also Cross Tag Battle, which lately I hear about literally half the roster is locked behind DLC. So I'm kind of skeptical about that because I was going to support it. But when I found that out, I don't know. Anyway, this game, real talk, 550,000 copies on the Switch as of late November, December. Okay, so within probably another 2 months, I gained 750,000 copies for this game. This is crazy, crazy. Another title, a game that I got for the 3DS in 2016 when it came out. Sorry, or was it 2017? I think it was early 2017. Actually, it's been so long, so I don't know. So 2016, 2017, go back and watch my video. But I did unboxing the game, and that is Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. This game was released for the 3DS, 1 and 2 with the DLC. And when I found out that this game was going to be released for the Nintendo Switch, even if it was digital only, I decided to sell my physical copy of the game for the 3DS and get a digital version of this game. But when I also heard that this game was going to release physically, I said, I'm going to hold off. This bad boy has sold 150,000 copies, I believe, as of like late December. And this bad boy came out in, I believe, in October. So within a span of 2 months, 2.5 months, this game has sold 150,000 copies physically. We don't know the digital sales, so we can't talk about those. Only physically, we have seen approximately about 150,000 copies sold for this bad boy. Physically, we're not talking about digitally. Okay, again, the digital version came out August 31st. This bad boy, I believe, came out October. I believe it was September. I'm not sure which moment it was, but I believe it was October for sure. But I'll look it up. Physically, has sold 150,000 copies. So congratulations for Nighthawk Interactive, and thank you so much, NT Creates, or I think it's NT Creates who made it. I don't know who the developer is. NT Creates and Nighthawk Interactive published it. But thank you so much for bringing us a physical copy of this game. I will never ever sell this ever. Okay, and it's still unwrapped because I still haven't touched it. Breath of the Wild, self-explanatory, period. Self-explanatory. Has sold 5.7 million copies and sold like 1.5 million copies on the Wii U. This is crazy. That's 7 million copies plus for the Nintendo Switch and the Wii U. Literally, it's crazy that this game has sold it. And basically, you saw the template, folks. You saw the template. This is basically the same situation with the GameCube. Twilight Princess was released for the GameCube first, but that was the situation. The only difference was that the GameCube version came out, I believe, first, and then the Wii version came out later. But it was released for both platforms, and both sales were fantastic. But nevertheless, Twilight Princess HD did come to the Wii U, but Twilight Princess is to me the weakest in the series for a lot of reasons. Even though I love the story so much and has so much potential, I love the story more than any Zelda game period. But honestly, folks, this game was actually kind of disappointing, and I'm actually almost done beating it in a lot of aspects. Okay, I'm not gonna review the game, but I'll talk about later what my disappointments are about it. So it is what it is. So I'm also gonna start doing that a lot. I'm actually going to be talking about I'm going to be including mini reviews on my channel now, where I'm going to be talking about each game I play and do a mini review of it. And literally, it's just going to be also my playlist of mini reviews. I'm going to be doing a lot of things. So I talked about my last video, but I also forgot to talk about that in this video. Mini reviews of games, just simply a 5-minute review. Talk about everything I love about it, everything I hate about it, and what's your thoughts, and put in the comment section. Zelda's always going to sell, so it's self-explanatory. Old Street Fighter 2 Capcom have reported that this game has shipped 500,000 copies. I believe this was in the month of December. And this game has sold 450,000 copies. We don't know of any sales of January and later December. So we have the sales figures for 450,000 copies of this bad boy. Has online multiplayer, local multiplayer, single player where you fight through the story with each character, practice mode, extra like a gimpy mode, I forgot what it's called, turbo mode, whatever the case may be, but it is what it is. And I'm looking for the Street Fighter 30th anniversary collection, and the only reason I'm buying that is because of Third Strike. And that bad boy is going to have online. Super Street Fighter 2 is also going to have online, but I don't care about that. I care about Third Strike only. And Third Strike is not backwards compatible with the Xbox One. That's one of my favorite Street Fighter games of all time. But that bad boy is going to be on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm going to get that bad boy for the Nintendo Switch. Oh, man, Nintendo dominance. And I believe I talked about this. It's hard for me to recall, but Skyrim came out November 17, 2017. This is the special edition. It's just that doesn't include mod support. Dawnguard, Heartfire, and Dragonborn DLC all included on this bad boy. And actually, you don't see it inside because it's already in my Switch. The game has sold, folks. The game has sold 310,000 copies physically. We don't know the digital sales. We don't know. We only have the physical sales. But Bethesda's saying that Skyrim is doing very well. But we'll see what comes out. If there is a sales figure update, please let me know in the comment section. But Skyrim, definitely worth it. Solid 30 frames per second. Never seen any drop of frame rate for this game. Dock and undock, fantastic. I literally played in my car. When I was Uber driving, I was literally playing Skyrim in my car. Literally, I have a short stop where I'll literally just stop right there and just wait for Uber replies and whatnot to pick people up, or Uber Eats for that matter. You know, I do that sparingly and all the time, but I was playing Skyrim in my car, man. Oh my goodness. So folks, you had to see it here. And last, I forgot to report the sales. I don't know the sales of Fire Emblem Warriors, but I know this game is selling well. I believe I did hear that the game sold 200,000 plus copies. So even if it's 200,000 plus copies, folks, that is still good. That is still good. So, hey, it is what it is, folks. I don't care. The game, actually, you know what? I want to see the sales figures right now for Fire Emblem Warriors. I really do. Emblem Warriors. I'm looking forward to the next Fire Emblem game to be released for Nintendo Switch. So, folks, I can't wait. But the game came out September 28th. And let me see. I just want to see it. It seems the only place I can check is VG charts, pretty much, when it comes to these sales. MBPD group, or unless the developer comes out. And yeah, I was right. Actually, I was wrong. 300,000 copies of the game. We don't seems we don't have the latest figure in which it was reported. The game. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, folks, I meant to say. Hold on. No, sorry, folks. October 20th, the game came out. My bad. I was thinking about Japan release date. But anyway, the game has sold 300,000 copies. So anyway, I mean, folks, it's massive. The backlog of games that are coming out is ridiculous. But this video is called Operation Nintendo Greatness, or should I say? Actually, no. Yeah, I guess you could say that. But folks, you just pull these bad boys out, just spread them out, folks. Spread. Actually, I'm not doing a good job. Let me do this one more time. I'm not gonna carry my Fire Emblem Warriors box because my hands are not that big. I wear extra large gloves, but folks, this is what you call Nintendo greatness. And I'm missing like probably 15 more games in my library. But folks, in my hand, this speaks volumes about Nintendo. These right here just showing Nintendo just making money, making paper fly, making it rain. So congratulations on Nintendo. Keep doing your do best. And lastly, again, you haven't heard, Nintendo Switch has sold nearly 15 million units, 14.71 units. Already outsold the Wii U. Just crazy. But Nintendo's goal is to sell 20 million. So Nintendo, we have 2 more months. We have actually no, hold on. We got a month and then this is again this is reported of late January. I believe January 30th. We got these reports. So we got 1 month and 20 more days, okay, to see if it will sell 20 million. We'll see. But hey, Nintendo, these analysts and whatnot, very accurate. Japanese gaming, Western gaming, all put together. I'm still waiting for my Monster Hunter Double Cross Japanese version of the game for my Nintendo Switch, and I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for what's the other game? I forgot the other Nintendo Switch title I was looking forward to. But anyway, folks, that is it. It's a long video, and just sales figures of Nintendo Switch games is utterly amazing. So you guys have a good day. God bless. And I'm telling you, man, hey, I will put my Nintendo Network ID in the comment section so you can friend me, okay? So peace out.